Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to tell you a story that might make many guys out there raise their eyebrows. It sounds simple, even funny at first, but if you stick with me until the end, you'll probably want to change your daily diet starting tomorrow. This story starts with a question that many men have asked themselves. Is there any kind of food that's cheap, easy to find, and if I just eat it every day, it can improve fertility and even my performance in bed? It sounds too good to be true, right? But the answer is yes. And the food is nothing fancy. It's simply a handful of nuts. Walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts, pistachios, the kinds you see in every supermarket. In 2024, researchers gathered all available studies on nuts and fertility, put them together in a serious meta-analysis, and the results were surprising. They had data from 875 participants across 4 studies. 2 of those were randomized controlled trials, the gold standard of research. Men were divided into 2 groups. One group ate 2 servings of nuts every single day. The other group avoided nuts completely. And the results? The nut-eating group came out way ahead. 51% better sperm motility, sperm could swim faster and stronger. 54% better sperm morphology, healthier shaped sperm that could actually fertilize an egg. 61% higher sperm vitality, meaning sperm lived longer and had more energy. If you're a man, those numbers should make you sit up straight. Because sperm health is the foundation of male fertility. And if you're a woman watching this, you might already be thinking, tomorrow I should buy some nuts for my husband. It's not magic at all once you look inside. Healthy fats. Nuts are full of omega-3 and monounsaturated fats, nutrients proven to boost reproductive health, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. They protect sperm from oxidative stress and create a healthy environment for sperm production. Low glycemic index. Eating nuts won't spike your blood sugar, which is crucial because high sugar and insulin resistance can destroy fertility. In short, a handful of nuts acts like a natural bodyguard for sperm, nourishing, protecting, and energizing them. But here's the part that really gets men's attention. Nuts don't just improve sperm, they also help with erections. Nuts contain arginine, an amino acid that helps produce nitric oxide, the single most important molecule for an erection. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, letting blood flow into the penis. Without it, nothing happens. In one small study, 17 men ate 100 grams of pistachios every day for 3 weeks. The result? Not only did their erectile function improve, but blood flow to the penis literally increased, proven by a Doppler ultrasound. Another study with 83 men compared a group eating 60 grams of mixed nuts, walnuts, almonds, hazelnuts with another group avoiding nuts. After 14 weeks, the nut group reported stronger orgasms and higher sexual desire. Let me tell you about Min, a man in his 30s. He and his wife had been trying to conceive for over a year without success. Tests showed his sperm count was fine, but their quality wasn't. Poor movement and abnormal shapes. Instead of giving him medicine, the doctor smiled and said, "Just add a handful of walnuts and almonds to your daily diet. Stick with it for at least 3 months." Min followed the advice. After 4 months, his sperm improved dramatically. A few months later, his wife became pregnant. Of course, not everyone will have results this fast. But Min's story proves that small changes in daily habits can lead to life-changing outcomes. But let's be clear, nuts aren't a magic pill. Doctors always remind us that sexual health depends on 4 essential pillars: a balanced diet, regular exercise, enough sleep, stress management. If you ignore these, no amount of nuts will save the day. But if you've got those 4 pillars solid, then nuts can be the secret weapon that takes your health and performance to the next level. Walnuts are the star of the show. Studies prove that 75 grams of walnuts a day for 12 weeks significantly improves both sperm count and quality. Why? Because walnuts are loaded with omega-3, vitamin E, zinc, and folic acid, all essential for healthy sperm. One doctor even joked if sperm were an army, walnuts would be the armor, the weapons, and the energy supply. And honestly, that's not an exaggeration. Next up, almonds. They're rich in vitamin E and antioxidants. which protects sperm from oxidative damage, the number one reason sperm die early. Almonds also help reduce blood sugar spikes and stress. And you know stress is the silent killer of bedroom performance. Sometimes the body is fine, but the mind is too tense. Almonds help you relax, so everything flows better. If your main concern is performance, pistachios are your best friend. That same study showed that eating 100 grams of pistachios daily improved erectile function in just 3 weeks, with blood flow visibly stronger on ultrasound. Why? Because pistachios are packed with arginine, fueling nitric oxide production, the switch that turns erections on. That's why pistachios are often called nature's performance snack. Of course, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios aren't the only ones. Chestnuts full of potassium and fiber, great for the heart. Cashews rich in zinc, vital for male hormones. Sunflower seeds loaded with vitamin E. Chia seeds plant-based omega-3 for both men and women. The key is variety. You don't need to eat only one type. Mix them up for flavor and nutrition. So, how much should you eat daily? The sweet spot is 60-75 grams a day, about a large handful. Too much can lead to weight gain, so keep it balanced. Spread it out. Walnuts in the morning, almonds in the afternoon, pistachios at night. That way, you get the benefits without overdoing it. Now you might be thinking, I'm too busy. How'd I even remember to eat nuts every day? Easy. Keep a small jar of mixed nuts on your desk. When you're hungry, grab nuts instead of chips or cookies. Toss them into yogurt, salads, or smoothies for variety. Make nuts part of your lifestyle, and soon it'll be second nature. Let's talk about Hong, a 40-year-old office worker. Years of stress, late nights, and too much coffee left him tired, overweight, and struggling in the bedroom. During a checkup, his doctor told him start small. Add walnuts and pistachios to your daily routine. Hung gave it a try. After 3 months, he felt healthier, slept better, and yes, his performance came back. Nuts weren't the only reason, but they gave him the push to change his lifestyle. And that's what really made the difference. So, what's the takeaway here? Sometimes, the secret to better health isn't a pill or an expensive treatment. It's something as simple as a handful of nuts every day. They won't work overnight, and they're not magic. But combined with a healthy lifestyle, nuts can truly help you feel stronger, more confident, and more fulfilled. So why not start today? One handful of nuts might just be the easiest investment you'll ever make for your health and happiness.